Neurons and synapses. Thank you. Okay. And how am I going to start again, Richard?
We're just going to start. I'd like to spend a few minutes talking about the brain and how it works.
Okay. Not a few more minutes, but a few minutes. Okay. I'm going to talk about the brain and how it works. The brain has synapses and neurons. In order to remember something, you have to make a connection. In order to make a connection, you have to associate it with something else. Essentially, here's what I'm talking about. When you start learning new information, your brain grows like roots of a tree. The more you learn about your subject, for example, even if it's your name, when you're a little kid, you start responding to your name and what it sounds like. As you get older, you learn how to write your name. You learn how to read your name. That information starts connecting in your brain. Your brain will start making connections all over the place. You might find out if your name was Danny, that it's also the same name of Daniel Boone, and you'll start making associations that way. So the things that you are learning, the better you learn them, or the more you practice them, the more the roots of the trees grow. Now here's the other thing. The more you practice what you learned, the more you're watering the roots of the tree. Your brain has an unlimited potential. I think Einstein talked about we only use 10% of our brain. I'm not exactly sure what he meant, whether we're only using a 10% section of our brain or the 10% potential of our brain. But what we're finding, as time goes on, we can learn more and more information. That's how the brain works. Now, let me explain how unbelievable our brain is. It is the most incredible organ in the universe. Until we find someone from outer space who comes in with more intelligence than us, we are superior to everything else on this planet. We all talk about how intelligent elephants are and how empathetic they are with the children, and about dolphins and how well they remember things and how well they can do tricks. Has an elephant or a dolphin ever invented a pencil or a piece of paper? Forget the light bulb. Forget what we're doing in science and in medicine. The potential of the brain is amazing. Very few kids ever think about this, though. Oh, there's something wrong with me, or I'm not as smart as Joey. Unfortunately, when you talk to a kid, every kid knows who the smartest kid in the class is. Unfortunately, they all think that, well, he's smarter than me and I can't be very smart. No, that's not true at all. That person, for whatever reason, is doing well in class, but it's a formula that they're using, consciously or unconsciously, and you can do exactly the same thing. I can ramble on and on about how amazing the human brain is, but the important point is you can teach it anything if you teach it the right way, and it will remember the information virtually forever. It will not atrophy quickly the way the physical muscle does. The information will stay with you forever. That is a gift that we have, that what we should be doing is using it to its best capacity.